Good evening, everyone. My name is Lynch the Gamer. I recently just finished playing World at War, and I've almost finished reviewing all the missions in World at War. And today, I'm going to be going over Breaking Point, which is the last American mission in the campaign. Breaking Point is set in May 29, 1945. Our main goal of the mission is to take over Shiri Castle and crush the remaining Japanese forces on Okinawa. We start off with very little ammunition, certainly not enough to last the whole mission, so the team receives an ammo from a supply drop. Unfortunately, on the way to get ammo, we are unfortunately ambushed, and we are faced with chargers, multi-charges, snipers, and a lot of troops from the jungle side. With the amount of troops in the ambush, they could easily surround us from 5 to 1, 10 to 1. It's a lot. Once we deal with the ambush, we have to leave and fast, because the Japanese are now using mortars on our location to try and take us out from afar. We make it to a small bunker while mortars are exploding in the background. We make it inside and drop into a small bunker to clear out the officers in the command room and clear out the tunnels before proceeding, while our team is away trying to cross a different path. Once we rendezvous with the team from our little tunnel diversion, we make our way to the castle itself. On the outskirts of the castle, we encounter soldiers who charge out of spider holes and use bonsai charges, snipers, and machine guns on the second floor of the tower-like building. Once we clear the first area, we then focus our attention towards the mortar crews that are causing our allies and even the player a great deal of issues. We can use any matter of weapons at our disposal, and even are given access to mortars though by hand, and they do massive amounts of damage. Once the crews have been taken out, we then focus our eyes on the castle itself. We enter the courtyard where there appears to be a smaller force of soldiers, which we can easily take out. Once we enter the building, we get access to machine guns nest and have the opportunity to clear out forces of troops to push back. We then go back into a series of tunnels and clear them out while gaining access to get deeper inside the castle walls. Once we exit the tunnel, we reach the center of the castle and encounter a surrounding group. They ambush us and we have to choose between either Roebuck or Polanski. We save one, but the other will be dead. The other will die. It's at this moment that the Japanese make a major advance and try and ambush us to try and repel the Allied forces out of the castle. They're going to be pushing troops out to the west, north, and east buildings. And until they are dealt with, it's just countless enemy forces. We destroy the buildings and cut off the forces from each building with airstrikes. With every strike we call in, the Japanese will send in waves of troops to make their fight a tad bit more harder. Once we've pushed back the troops, the castle is held and secured, and our job is over. The fight on Okinawa is over, and the American campaign is over, and now our eyes set forth on the Russian missions. Now that I finished the recap, let's go into a review of the mission. Me personally, I really did enjoy this mission. This was an amazing ending. Even though it had a really big twist, I was not expecting to make a choice on losing somebody, I was expecting to lose somebody. I really liked how the game allowed the player to make the choice between Roebuck or Polanski. Me personally, this time I went with Roebuck, mainly because the first time I played, I did go with saving Polanski first. But me personally, I just liked Roebuck. I didn't really enjoy Polanski as much in the campaign, mainly because I personally wasn't invested in it. What I also liked about this mission was the access to the motors. I really liked having to be able to throw the motors. I felt that it essentially gave me a lot more power, and I really liked the end where we had to fight the Japanese wave by wave. I thought that was a really interesting tactic that we had to employ. And lastly, what I really liked about the mission itself was the plot, how I describe it, like the way it flowed. It felt very desperate, and it was slowly but surely making our way there. It wasn't we start off powerful and then all of a sudden the entire power loses. No, we start off very weakened and we built up. We we gained momentum, and I really enjoyed it because of that. This is the last thing to say. Thank y'all for liking my videos. Thank y'all for enjoying and watching the videos. If you enjoyed it, please give it a like and a follow. Let me know what you guys want to watch more of. My name is Stranger the Gamer. I make video games from Assassin's Creed all the way to XCOM 2. I hope y'all enjoy.